Mevv and the Zol from Bamya.
Yeah, I know. Soul recently picking up a D-Light neutral sig as a true combo, I believe up until 74 damage. So, I mean, that's
insane.
I don't think we're going to see it too much, but, it's just a little fun fact to throw in there. But, I mean, already 4 hits at 77 damage. Axe will and forever will be one of the greatest damage building tools, I think, in Brawlhalla. Another down air. D-Light gets the disarm, and Lil Mevv already disarmed, looking for a new weapon, picks up the boots. Bamya kind of dashing around, looking for this KO neutral light from center stage. Won't be enough, especially on World's End here.
Yep, Lil Mevv trying to get a little bit of a juggle going with these boots. Okay, nice down air, sending him off stage, and reads that dodge into the stage with that down signature. Got quite a bit of force to it. You can't count out these signatures, even if you think you're on enough, or not enough damage. These signatures have so much force, but I guess the same could be said about Zol's signatures, though right now Bamya is looking to, for those side airs right now, as it has quite a bit of force to it. Or the recovery, straight through the stage. You can barely see that one coming.
Cannon really is, it's something, I'll tell you that much.
It's a weapon of all time.
Actually bringing it back, clean slate, fresh stocks. He is going to prime those boots. And Bamya, now without a weapon, is looking for it. Picks up a cannon, looking to go start the train, get it moving, get some good damage build. Whiffs on the neutral light once again. Lil Mevv playing a really good defensive game on this corner. Tries to go for that ground pound. Bamya looking for the return. Catches the Sair onto stage. Once again, both players kind of whiffing a bunch of big punishes.
Yeah, it seems so. Oh, and Lil Mevv going a little bit too deep there with that ground pound, but didn't get too much damage from his troubles, so it's not terrible. Either way, nice. Goes that in light, push him away. Cider as well. He's pressuring right now, especially with the weapon gone and an in-sig to push him down into the KO zone. Very nicely done from Lil Mevv, who continues to prime up these boots and keep Bamya off his weapon. As he knows, as soon as this axe comes out, oh yeah, see, here comes the big hitters. But maybe Lil Mevv can grab himself some extra credits. We'll see what he can do.
It's definitely possible. Trying to go for that dash jump, reverse ground pound. But Mevv has been playing really, really well. He's been finding a lot of big strings, a lot of big options. Trying to go for that gravity cancel side light. Bamya trying to go for the ground pound. Recovery is going to clip over the stage. And now back in the cannon, catches the neutral light. That's not enough to knock out immediately, but weapon throw will seal that stock away. And only 52 damage built. So, I mean, Bamya gets that back in, let's say, I don't know, 3 attacks or so, maybe even 2. But, I mean,
yeah, all he's got to do is like breathe on him, and it's over.
Pretty much. But Mevv is actually keeping this in a pretty good position. Double neutral Sair is going to connect.
Yeah, though Bamya on his comfort weapon now, I would say, as he's starting to get a lot of these individual attacks, and here comes the bear trap disarming Lil Mevv. Now being in a deficit, but it's not by much. Now it's neck and neck. One big hit from either of these players would certainly be the knockout. Comes the down air. He does the recovery. It's very telegraphed and not enough speed to come back. It's going to be Lil Mevv taking this first game.
He recovered the wrong way.
Because throughout this entire tournament, at least what's been on stream, he's been sticking solely to that Zol. So I think it's interesting that he chooses now in this first game to get on over. Maybe he's like, I don't want to wait until I end up losing a second game and I was swapping. I have to do a reverse 3 just to even win the super thing. So I think this is probably a good idea if he was planning on swapping. It's better than doing it in the second game or after the second loss,
And already it's looking 10 times better. Trying to go for that neutral sig, but couldn't find it. Bamya getting the recovery for the knockout. I mean, these gauntlets are, well, they're gauntleting, let's say that.
That's for sure. Honestly, Bamya has a lot of experience on these gauntlets. This gauntlets ditto. Definitely working out in the favor of Bamya thus far. Nice recovery into Nair, extended the combo with that side air. Bamya gets out of the combo himself, running away from that N-Sig. Does not want to get caught. Here comes the side air. An unfortunate misspacing of that end light leads to more damage. Lil Mevv starting to get lapped a little bit, but he is able to hit his signature and put himself back in a position where he can get a knockout soon, but he needs it quickly here because otherwise Bamya, his extra credits is starting to get pretty overwhelming.
That's another stock gone. I mean, this is I don't want to compare players. I don't like doing that. But I mean, Bamya is basically playing gauntlets like Ahmed was a few sets ago. I mean, just really all around full aggression, finding a lot of big strings, getting a lot of good damage, and Lil Mevv trying to capitalize on that burn dodge by Bamya, whiffing on the double Sayer. But resets the stage, gets a couple neutralizers, getting the juggle going pretty well. Bamya still weaponless, another unarmed neutralite picks up the gauntlets. Now the train has began once again. Whiffing on the neutralites, though, cannot afford to miss moves right now, especially in situations like this.
Not at all. And Bamya trying to get himself a GCD light. The weapon throw goes a little bit high, but I like the attempt. Oh, but he jumps right into Bamya's weapon throw. He's trying to get a weapon right now, but Bamya on top of it. He does grab it, but oh, the gravity cancel side sig that he tried to do, I believe that's what that was. He got interrupted by the own attack of Bamya, and now, as you can see, he's just about to get KO'd. It won't take very long. Lil Mevv, what do you have to do about this? A weapon throw? Oh, but it's not enough.
That is, though.
True. Facts.
But, you know, Lil Mevv very, very high damage right now, and not too much defense. Does get the dodge read. Another one.
Oh,
Another
one! Just a deletion. A complete evisceration. I mean, what is the way it goes? Especially against like something like Boots. Because you saw that as soon as he got that jump side air read, right? He went for the GCD light, and I already started reacting as soon as he hit that GCD light because you know exactly what the follow-up is. And that's close enough for the KO, even at such low damage numbers. So, yeah. And now Bamya is in a game point situation where he's down 0-2, and he's got to make this miracle work.
It's definitely possible, though.
Certainly.
A lot of good damage built onto Lil Mevv. Bamya getting a nice down air. Side light, I'm sorry. On a corner recovery will find the knockout, and Bamya's sitting pretty nicely with only 44 damage to their name.
Yeah, that's right. Finally putting in that work that he needed to, but we saw, you know, even if he does put in the work now, it only takes a little bit from Lil Mevv to take things away back in his favor. Nice down signature from Bamya off stage, opting to go for that instead of slamming it down into the stage, thinking he could maybe get an edge guard situation going. Bamya went straight for that down air. Oh, he saved him with the recovery. He was sweat beating, and he was not going to touch the ledge. Lil Mevv definitely has to owe Bamya one there, and he'll owe him with a big old side sig, which he whiffs. But still, he is looking for a knockout right now. Uses that weapon throw to get away from that gravity cancel.
Catches another neutral air Sayer for Bamya. Looking for the knockout, looking for something here. No punish on the gravity cancel sidelight, neutralized the wrong way. Now Bamya looking to steal this second stock away already. And that will be it. Unarmed GC neutral light just for the fun of it. And Mevv once again has their work cut out for them. They were able to manage to make it back last time, but I think Bamya's gonna be a little bit more careful when regarding the boots.
Yeah, and it does seem as though Bamya may have a fire lit under him now, because, I mean, this is it right here. This is your tournament run about to go up in flames, so he's definitely got to pull out all the stops if he wants to make this work, but he's doing a good job so far. Lil Mevv whipping a little bit too many attacks, and Bamya's there for the punish. Nice double side light, then a recovery, another recovery off the exhausted. There we go.
Pretty big string there. Bamya sidelight recovery gets the read, and now Bamya's gonna be on the scoreboard. No more goose eggs.
One more game to do so. Bamya has to do 2, but yeah, definitely something to look out for. The fact that Bamya is starting to pick up his momentum, and if Lil Mevv continues to let that happen, I'm a little bit worried.
But I mean, we'll just have to see another burn dodge by Lil Mevv into these gauntlets. So certainly a bad habit that has been going on, and Bamya's been capitalizing on quite a bit. But Mevv staying grounded, trying to catch landings, got this neutralizing the side light. Gonna try and play on this corner, looking for Bamya's return. Another punish on the whiff neutral air. And Mevv is just, like, once again, playing kind of defensively right now. He doesn't have to approach too much. Bamya is, you know, slightly in a deficit, so I mean, he's doing a pretty good job. Gets the recovery and the disarm. And now Bamya's on the scythe.
Yep, trying to make something work. We've seen a lot more of the gauntlets from Bamya in this set than the scythe, but I know he's got the scythe pretty down well. That being said, here comes the gauntlets from Little Mevv, which we have not seen much of either. It's been mostly on the boots. Nice recovery. Once again, keep him off stage, but the ground pound a little bit too early. That said, the second one comes through. Oh, but the save! He saves himself with that recovery. That GC downlight, putting him right in the area for it. And there it goes. Lil Mevv is not only going to get the KO, but his choice of weapon.
You know, very, very well spaced. I mean, Bamya tried to interrupt the recovery there, and I guess he just got a little bit too greedy and getting caught by the recovery. Little tough, but not tough enough. Bamya with a nice GC delight into recovery will take out the first stock from Mevv. And they have a decent lead here, 50 damage, but Bamya's on the scythe, and it's been working really well, throwing away the gauntlets. Bamya's been able to dodge around it, and now Mevv back on these boots, which they've been preferring for most of the set.
Have hated for a very long time because this is a difficult matchup 100% for the boots. But as you can see, Lil Mevv not perturbed by that. He is continuing to go strong even with that matchup in mind. Right now he's looking to try and get a signature or a KOing combo. Goes for the sidelight, trying to get a jump reave. It's not going to work out. There goes the disarm. He has the weapon advantage. Dodged right down into the in-light. Won't be enough just yet, but he still has the weapon guard going on. Throws the weapon up. Recovery. Won't be enough, but one more certainly will.
Trying to go for that neutralite on the return. Another one on the other side would have knocked out. Swapping back to the boots. Catching the dash back jump. Sarah still not enough, but Bamya's going to dodge incorrectly, and that stock is gone. Bamya on tournament stock. Lil Mevv looking pretty solid right now. Only about 100 damage on them. Bamya still disarmed. Dodges away. Picks up the gauntlets. Now gets the neutralite, putting a little bit more damage on Lil Mevv. Return to quarter. Gets neutralite back off. Bamya with a lot of pressure on the side. But Lil Mevv able to make it back. Barely avoiding the recoveries.
Yeah, he's trying to keep this stock alive for as long as he can. Getting this extra credit. Every little bit counts. Nice, the weapon throw, able to knock out that ground pound, keep him from getting KO'd. But there we go, dash in with the in-light is going to do it. Bamya 57 damage on this last stock. Lil Mevv and a clean one, but it doesn't take much, not much at all.
Bamya back on the side, trying to keep Mevv up and start. Gauntlets picked up once again. Neutral layer. Not going to find the following side air. Gets the dare. Has a nice lead. Doesn't get the dodge. Mevv is starting to panic a little bit. He's not finding too many big strings. He's playing very patient now. Bamya looking for an option. And once again, another dodge gets burned, and he's just unable to read it. Side air to punish the recovery. Bamya, side sync. Lil Mevv is going to take the set 3-1 over Bamya.
What an upset, man. That's crazy. Lil Mevv must be ecstatic right now.